Hello guys, welcome back to some more World of Tanks. Today I'm bringing you 3 replays. First one is in the M6Y, the Tier 9 American Heavy line that I'm going down. Out of the 3 heavy lines that I've done very recently, this is the best one. It does have a penetration problem on its AP rounds. And unfortunately, the heat is the premium rounds, which I'm not very keen on using. I don't like heat. So that is the only issue with this tank. As you can see, it's quite fast. It's got good turret armor. It's the best heavy line I've gone down recently. I've done the Chinese rocket tanks and I've done the Italian heavy. And this is probably just a bit better over those. Over the Italian line, the Chinese line's really bad. So yeah, and obviously at this point in time, I am finding very hard to find motivation to play this game. As you can see, I'm grinding through. I've been grinding for a while now through those other 2 lines, this line, and I still want to go through the German light tank line. So yeah, just lots of grinding. Never find it particularly fun to grind, even fully upgraded. It's just a pain to play the same tank over and over again. I've always had this issue, hence why I don't free mark tanks very much, just because I've got so many options, so many tanks. I don't want to be playing the same tank over and over and over again. So this is one of the issues, but also the issues, I've got no silver after the update. I've had to use it all to put forth pieces of equipment in all my tanks, so I've got no silver. I need to grind silver just to get the tier 10. Then I'm going to need to grind silver to get up the German light tank side, and then after that I'll still need to grind silver just to have, a bunch of silver. Just in case, if I decide to go up another line, or just if I want to play more competitively, I'd have to obviously load a lot of premium rounds, and obviously each game will cost me silver. So basically, it's and to get silver, the best way to get silver in this game, unfortunately, is to play Cold War. I'm not a fan of Cold War. But so I'm basically doing stuff at the moment I don't really want to have to do, but to get where I want to get, I need to do it. So yeah, just a giant pain. I don't understand why they did the Cold War thing with. I understand it's so progressive, almost like a progressive line after like going through the tier 10s on World War II. You go up to the Cold War, and obviously that's going to cost more because it's tier 11 and up basically, and obviously you get more silver to make up for the fact that it costs more to go up those lines. But I don't want to really be forced into playing Cold War just to get silver, but that is the way I have to play it. If you want silver, there's no point in playing 5 games in World War II when you can just play 2 or 3 games in Cold War and get just as much, or if not more, silver. So yeah, it's just a bad situation at the moment. Like I said, finding it hard to get the motivation to play, because obviously having to just grind tanks and stuff that I don't really want to have to do, but there it is. Obviously at the end of my play sessions I tried to play a few different tanks that I actually kind of want to play, hence why these and that kind of goes to show when it comes to win rates and mastery badges and stuff, tanks that I want to play I seem to do better in. And then tanks I'm grinding out and I'm just kind of being forced to play, I don't seem to have such good results in. But this one is a very good game. We've only got 2,000 damage so far, so not best, but we've kind of had to go with the team because they all went one way, kind of annoying. Very kind of like Cold War way of playing, trying to get a good angle on these guys, and there we go, pen that guy on. He's hard to pen. The Italian SWAT guy there, so we're going to have to... now I'm thinking we've got the heavy there, got heavy behind us, and we've just got this guy in front of us, so I'm just going to push. And then, yeah, that heavy disappears. The other guys behind me are not doing anything. And then this E75 pushes me out into enemy fire. And, yeah, not very happy with that. And we'll see at the end of the game, this guy is just a terrible player. He's got, I think, like less than 100. I think he's firing HE. He's an E75, one of the best tanks in the game, tier for tier, and yeah, he played it really badly and almost ruined my game as well. So even after all that terrible results, I've got 4,000, just over 4,000 direct damage, and 2 kills. Now I've got to be very careful. Unfortunately, because of that damage I received, I'm going to have to play it more cautiously than I would have liked. At this point, I would have been trying to push in and try to get last bit of damage, because there's only 3 guys left. But it is a bit dangerous because they've still got more hit points than us. And obviously that's quickly changed now. So I'm being a little bit cautious because there's a heavy tank not too far away from us. Hence why I've loaded heat, and just to see where he is. I presume he's probably going back to help his teammate there. But looks like he was having a similar issue, not really being a bit too cautious. But he's got full health. I haven't. Obviously, I'm being cautious because I've got very little health left. And again, like I said, if I haven't received that hit from that E75 pushing me out, then I might have been in a better situation to get more damage from this game. But it's still a good result at the end of the day. We're going to try to creep up on this guy from behind. That guy's finished. It's just this guy left. But yeah, he's almost on full health here. Put in the old rations to try to get a faster reload. Managed to just hit his armor as well as his tracks there. So managed to track and pen him, which is very lucky. Go through his upper armor there as well, which is... very nice, but he's backing up now. He has got a big gun. He's taken someone out, but he gets taken out himself. So yeah, good result, right? Just under 5.5 combined. But yeah, just the old 2 kills. Unfortunately, there was someone in the tank line I'm in, but a tier low, and he had just a bit more damage and more assisted and 5 kills, so he had a very good game. He surely had a mastery. Yeah, the top 3 survived in that one. As you can see, the E75 only had 59 damage. I mean, and he still came 8th in the team. That's very telling, really. Yeah, the top 3 really did all the work. And yeah, next one we're in the Bassato. Yeah, the Italian TD line. Honestly, I prefer the mid-tier tanks in this line. The tier 10 isn't bad. I just like, I think I prefer the more stealthy tanks in this line. As you can see, really lucky to hit that on the move there. My aim circle's bad. My crew in this one is very bad. I think I've only got 3 crew skills in it. So yeah, it's not OP as it could be. This TD is very good, but obviously with and again, so lucky to hit those 2 shots. We only put 2 shots in with tier 6, and we got over 600 damage. You can see this has got a big gun on it. It's got APCR as its normal rounds, which is very nice. Yeah, we just got spotted there. Pushed up a little bit too much than I normally would. Obviously, I'll get on this hill here, just so that if I fire, I can pull back quickly and get behind cover. Don't want to be taking hits in this thing. It hasn't got very many hit points. We are not top tier, I don't believe. Are we our top tier? I can't remember what this one is. But either way, I think we do have some tier 5s in this game, so we might be top or mid tier in this game, to be fair. And again, we got proxy spotted by these heavies. I was hoping he was just going to push round, but he's not that dumb. But this guy is, and we just Amour racked him for full health there. I bet he's very unhappy about that. And yeah, this guy is just going to sit there. I wasn't expecting him to just sit there. We're all fully loaded now. And again, he's just waiting for me to shoot him. He's managed to get 3 shots in. Bit annoying. But we get our second kill of the game. And we're almost at 2,000 damage here. We pen and track that guy. And he gets finished off. Very nice. Yeah, and he's... and we get hit by something in the back there. TD or a light tank maybe. Probably a TD with that many hit points taken off. And something is shooting, and we hit it blind. Very nice. As you can see, the teams are in our favor quite favorably at this point. 67% hit points left and 12 tanks left, but that will change a little bit. I mean, we're definitely not going to lose this game, but yeah, he's not stupid. He moved after he fired that shot, knowing that someone is taking blind shots at him. But we take another shot just in case we get lucky. As you can see, like I said, this is a tier 6 tank. We've got almost 3,000 combined here. This is also already a very good game. Unfortunately, again, like the last game, we've not got that many hit points to play with right now. After taking that hit from the back there, if I still didn't take that hit, I'll be probably a little bit more aggressive at this point, just trying to get my teammates to spot up the enemy. There was some firing there, and again, not quite. Left him on very few hit points. That's 2 tanks we've left on very few hit points, which is quite annoying, because that would have been very nice to take him out and get a 3rd kill. Yeah, so a bit of a spoiler. This is only a first class, guys, not a mastery. But yeah, I think it's very close to being mastery. This shows how good this tank is. People are having very good games. Yeah, and if you do like this video, give it a like and a subscribe. I've got a whole playlist of master games that you can watch. And obviously I will be bringing you more videos in the near future. But obviously at this point in time, they might be a little bit slower coming out. Like I said, just not very motivated right now, having to grind silver and 1 or 2 tank lines. Just not on my kind of, I won't be putting out optimal games at the moment anyway. Obviously grinding up tanks who've got not very good guns and stuff on them. And there you go, the Wolverine's taken out. Should have been a bit more aggressive. Yes, obviously there we go, there's only 1 tank left, so yeah, just should have been a little bit more aggressive near the end of the game. Might have gotten a couple more hits in, maybe another kill. Yeah, it would have been nice to hit the 4,000 mark, quite honestly. Would have been possible, like I said, maybe, like I said, in the last game, a little bit too cautious, to be fair, especially in this type of game where we're going to win. I should just go for it. And trying to get a hit on this guy, not fully, and there we go, got a hit, but didn't kill him, unfortunately. So about 3,500 in the end. Yeah, if I got a couple more kills and 1 or 2 more extra shots in, I probably would have got mastery out of this game. But oh well. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.